Hey, I wanted to share with you a quick prophetic thought. As I was in prayer this morning, I began to really hear the Lord say vacancies. Recently, I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about a particular city that had a great apostolic leader in that city that was bringing in voices and speakers and people that were really bringing forth a fresh revelation into that territory. And the enemy kind of backed that apostolic leader up out of their position in the spirit. And as I was thinking about that and even praying about it this morning, I began to hear vacancies. I believe there are vacancies in the spirit that God is looking for faithful men and women to fill. There are vacancies in the healing ministry. There are great healing mantles that those who carried those mantles have gone on and received their reward. And those mantles are just waiting for a fresh and new generation to pick them up and run with them in this hour. There are prophetic vacancies. The Lord's looking for people in regions, in churches, in cities, in nations that'll fulfill the prophetic offices in that territory. There are vacancies in media. The Lord's looking to release some fresh things in media. He's looking for people that will rise up and take their place. There are vacancies in the world of writing. There are books to be penned and revelations to be released. And so I wanted to stir in you today that maybe God is putting something inside of you that seems big and seems unusual, and you wonder, how will this be? You might be sensing one of these vacancies. I believe there are leaders in territories that the Lord is wanting to take it up a notch. There are vacancies to be fulfilled. Let's frame this generation with revelation. Let's frame this generation with the mantles of heaven that are in the earth, awaiting somebody to fulfill those places. I believe there are regions waiting to come alive, but the prophetic vacancies and the apostolic vacancies need to be filled in those territories and in those regions. You know, in 1 Thessalonians 2, it said, "For you yourselves, brethren, know that our entrance unto you was not in vain." He was speaking there of apostolic ministry, that it enters under an assignment. It enters under a mandate from God. Well, I believe God's releasing mandates for territories, for regions, for particular giftings, for particular anointings. There are vacancies in the Spirit. Will you hear and heed the call to fulfill these vacancies? I believe God wants to raise up a great generation of leaders. And when I say generation, I don't mean an age. I mean people alive right now of all ages, that the Lord wants to raise you up to fill the vacancies in the spirit realm and bring in the great harvest of the ages in this hour. So I pray that you hear the voice of the Lord, that you be encouraged today, and that you step into all that the Father has for you. If He says it to you, then He's going to equip you to do it. God bless you.